Household debt is at a record high, but does that necessarily mean it's bad news for our economy?
Well, let's find out. Consumer reporter Steve Noviello is live in Dallas, taking a look at the whole picture for us. Good morning to you, Steve. We understand there's a secret to some success here despite high interest rates.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, listen, when we're talking about U.S. debt for consumers, $1 trillion is the new number, and that's a pretty huge record, right? But when you adjust for inflation, the folks at Bankrate say it's actually about 20% lower than the real heart of the crisis back in 2008. Now, 2008, not the most comforting benchmark in the world for folks, right? But listen, employment is up, incomes are up, the population is up as well. And when you look at kind of the culture of our society right now as being largely cashless, of course, there's more balances on people's credit cards. All of that, though, little comfort to folks who are opening up their bill each month and trying to figure out exactly how they're going to pay it off.
So I know the household debt numbers specifically, those are record high specifically, but I mean, overall, when it comes to the economy right now, this, like as you said, really is not a bad thing for people who may be in debt specifically. Well,
I don't think it's the worst thing in the world because, listen, when you look at people's debt-to-income ratio, those are actually quite healthy for a lot of borrowers because household incomes have really outpaced growth in debt. Now, when it comes to, okay, I've got to still pay this off, right? How do you do that? Frankly, $1 at a time seems to be the most prudent way, and I don't mean to be too simplistic about it, but you really need to take a hard look at exactly what you're putting on your credit cards, right? When you look at the bill, is it things like utilities and food, or are you walking around like everybody on my Instagram feed with a $45 Stanley mug in every single color that they manufacture, right? Those are two very different things. It's also important to keep in mind these are debt numbers. They're not repayment numbers. The same study looked at repayment, and 55% of borrowers in the U.S. are actually paying their debt in full each month, which speaks again to those numbers I shared earlier about employment and income being up.
Well, we are just ready for things to turn around. We're ready for grocery prices to go down, gas to go back down, Steve. So what is the outlook right now? I mean, just today we talked about how many more things are costing you more, including your doctor's visits. I mean, it just keeps keeping on.
Yeah. It's absolutely insane when you look at the cost of things. I mean, I take my kids through the drive-through, the other day, and I was like, I couldn't believe, what fast food costs. I mean, we were at Chick-fil-A, and my mind was blown, by the prices. Granted, they're two boys and they're getting bigger, but come on, there's got to be some relief at some point. But here's the thing that people are not really taking into account. Listen, interest rates are up, inflation is up, and that means what you pay is higher, but it also means what you earn is higher too. So when you're looking at that monthly balance each month, I want you to take a look at it. You don't have to pay off the whole balance. I want you to pay off the portion that's actually subject to interest rate charges for that month. Not every purchase in the billing cycle is going to be. So pay off that part. That way you're not worrying about the interest rate because you're not paying it. Then take whatever other money you may have wanted to put toward that balance and make sure that you are contributing to a high-yield savings account. Listen, if you are not earning at least 4 or 5% on your savings right now, you are really missing out on a lot of free money.
Hey, that is good to know. And Steve, all I have to tell you, buddy, just wait until those boys become teenagers. Good luck with that.
I'm out.
I'll give you some advice when you get there. Always good to see you. Thanks for your help.